So I would love for this to be a beginning of the never-ending recording. And I know eventually there'll come a time where I want some alone time. But I'm going to let Sarah take over and just repeat what she was starting to say before, because we're going over my astronomy chart, and she's one of the people I feel like knows me the best. And I really like some of the things that she's saying, so I'm going to let her hash things out with me. But we're going over my Venus in the second house right now, and I was asking, like, all right, so if the second house is ruled by Taurus, and that's supposed to be like beauty and fame and like luxury, is what I know of it, you know, and then the Venus, which is supposed to be all about love, from my understanding, and that's in the second house. So I'm wondering, how do these two clash, and what does that mean? And Sarah's doing some homework over here, and has her, I'm like, I always make her give it to me in her own words, you know what I mean? Like, I'm like, Sarah, please don't try to read someone else's words out loud to me, because I'm not going to get it. But I can hear her teach, you know, if she makes it personalized to me and does it in the way that she would talk to me, I can learn all day long. But she has to do it to me. So
with your Venus in the second house, you love all the like sensational stuff. Gifts, hugs, kisses, just the sensation of it.
Dude, I love my senses. The sense, yeah.
Now, with your Venus being in Aquarius, in the sign Aquarius, this is going to be funny. Because it's like the path of many lovers. You're going to have, it's like you, if you take, instead of being sad of like all the, oh, I had all these many lovers, nothing works out, we can have all these lovers, and it was just like having all those lovers, having all that experience, it's just like...
I know! God, do you know the Aquarius? To you, Aquarius, I give you the concepts of the future, so that others might see possibilities, Sarah.
Mm-hmm.
You are to have the pain of loneliness because I do not allow you to personalize my love. Sarah's like, I don't care. You just don't care. How do you not care?
Hold on. Like, I mean, for all these many lovers, because my Venus is in Aquarius. So,
bro!
So listen.
I can respect how so many different people can love you in different ways. But, like, is there no commitment for an Aquarius Venus at all? I believe that I can commit to one person, and I don't care how many people love me and how many people want me or whatever. I would enjoy to choose my one partner that we walk together. I mean, I can respect if, like, the open relationship thing, but I can't be being told one thing and then another behavioral action being happening.
Well, let me finish explaining what I was trying to say. So, with the Venus being in the sign of Aquarius, it's like, I mean, we transcend with many and will celebrate every lover with a devotion that many seems unlikely to the outside eyes. So we can have a whole bunch of lovers, like have all these relationships. I mean, everybody's going to judge with their own eyes. But with us, it's just that essence of each one of them.
You know, when you said eyes, all I could think of was the word that you used before, which is like, I guess, senses or sensations. Because, like, my senses are so important to me. Like, being able to hear, being able to see, being able to smell, listen.
Your Venus is in the second house, and you love it. It's an earth sign. Earth signs love texture.
Oh, that's
me!
Yeah, the basket weaving, how things bloom, just Fibonacci, like.
It's like, that's what the earth signs like. We like to.
I love getting dirty. I love playing in mud. I love running outside. I love making noise. I love experimenting.
Like with the water signs, they love to fill. like feel emotions. Earth signs.
Yo, but there are so many traumatized water signs that don't want to feel nothing at all, and that's why they smoke, they drink, and they escape everything. The escapism.
They like
That's
to
the king
escape
of cups
because-
upside down.
Well, they like to escape because they're traumatized and they're not
They're
on the
overly
path of healing. See, if they get on the path of healing, they will transcend in a much bigger form. You know, just like earth signs. Earth signs can be like
Dark. Sorry, George.
yeah, work and
Come on.
only like with Capricorns, only money. How much money this is gonna make me? How much is how much is
I'm
this?
like, tell me a dude who's not like that in this world, bro. Sorry.
Well, I mean that's the archetype of like a Capricorn, and then how our society was grown is to do that. That's how we became slaves, you know.
Slaves to the system of work,
Mm-hmm.
choosing work over our love.
Yeah.
What about doing what you really love and spending your time of your life doing what really makes you happy? How come, like, we're also trained to not be happy with other people? Have you noticed that? Like, we're taught to be in our phones. We're taught to be, like, separated. And if you, like, go express yourself, you're a weirdo.
Because that's how they wanted us.
Who's they?
They? I say they as in the... Well, I don't want... I would put it for people to understand, like, the dark side. Like
Like
that's
Star Trek?
kind of like Star Trek, but when I say they, I mean, like, other forces that want to separate us. That's my
Some people, though, they don't even want to accept that there's, like, anybody in the world who's trying to keep us from hugging one another. They don't think but, like, some people have no interest in hugging anybody. I'm kind of conflicted by these, like, different aspects.
I mean, I can understand, and they don't understand, like, because, like, you know, touching doorknobs and touching things.
Virgo. Sorry.
Well, it's there's energies on each particles, because everybody has, doesn't matter, I can walk outside, go to the mailbox, my energy is at that mailbox. Like, a piece of my energy is at that mailbox. I can call it back, but, I mean, still, like, people are not mindfulness of how all their energy, so somebody could be mad and touch that door, and I could touch it, and as an empath, that shit can suck onto me. And then all of a sudden, I can start walking around here being mad for no reason.
Yo, I've done that, man.
You know?
I've been a conduit of bad energy for sure. Like, I took on someone else's stuff, and then I spread it somewhere else, and I watched that same energy repeat itself, even though I never spoke of it.
Yeah, I mean, but see, now you're conscious of the energy field. Like a lot of people on here that's going to watch it might not be that much conscious of the energy field and how...
People don't even know what the word energy means, Sarah.
It's like, I'll give you a great example. I was helping out somebody, and it was one of my clients, right? And I was trying to help her to heal herself, you know, showing her different techniques.
Stop it. Do you know how many times I've heard this story? All right.
You haven't heard this
one. No, but I'm saying, but like the beginning of it, you know, like I have this person. I'm trying to heal this person.
Well, I was trying to teach them to heal themselves.
Right.
Not me actually going, let me help you.
Right.
But what happened is she gave me a hug. And as soon as she gave me a hug, she was having anxiety. And all of a sudden, I was about to have a session after I left work. I was running to Heather to go have a session. I was starting to feel anxiety. And I was just like, I was like, dang. I took on her energy, and I didn't want to take on her energy. I was just trying to help her, but she was
exuberating it. Yeah.
Well, no,
Hurts your rodeo field, and then literally when you come together with your heart chakra to her heart chakra, blah.
Well, I always give people, like, certain people, I give them side hugs.
I know, but why would you even do that either? Like, there's all these things, like, why would you put yourself in a space where you really don't want to be? Why would you even put yourself through that negative energy at all?
Well, because I was opening
It's like
up.
guilt and shame, or like I feel like obligated, or
well,
like...
no, I was opening up to her because she wanted to be healed. She didn't want this anxiety, and I was trying to teach her the best knowledge I could teach her.
Why do you think loving other people means giving pieces of yourself away?
I wasn't giving her anything.
You didn't give her a piece of your heart right then?
I mean, No.
There was like a trade. There had to be a trade. I don't know. I'm going.
No, this is
trying to understand this whole situation because
Well,
I'm trying to kind of deny it because I'm seeing it a few times in my own life and I'm just like, well, what about this? Like,
well, if you let me finish to explain my whole thing, and what happened is subconsciously she knew I could clean her up. See, subconsciously, so what she did, she doesn't know that she did this, is she basically, when we had that contact, she passed that energy to me, knowing that I could clean that up for her.
Right.
So when I went to Heather understood.
But you also consciously took it on.
Yeah,
and subconsciously.
Well, what happens is when we do that, our empaths, when we do that, we get mixed up in our own stuff. And so now what we have to do is go inwards and say, is this mine or is this somebody else's energy?
Yeah.
So that's why that's what I worked on when I went to Heather, because
I got some weird stuff going on my neck that I might need you to doctor later.
Okay, well,
I'm starting to freak out because like I had dairy.
Well,
and like and like the ear and then I can there's a lot that I just noticed just now. It's not I'm trying not to itch it, but not to freak you out.
OCD about stuff.
I got MRSA. This was the last spot where it was at.
I know, but
I just discovered things because I haven't been touching myself there or whatever. Behind my ear.
To be honest with you, I think I'm too much powerful. Like,
you're too calm over like insanely like the way how calm you are around MRSA is scary sometimes.
Well, no, like I'm talking about like energetically, like when I get into
that's what I'm saying. Energetically, since your grandpa I don't even know how you're able to be so calm around this because you saw how that guy at Walmart acted when he saw that I really did have. And like, do you see the contrast though of how your energy is compared to how like even hospitals are about it? And then I'm expressing to you like, Sarah, I think it's back.
Well, listen, I've been around so many people. Listen, you don't let me.
I know, but my inner part is just freaking out because now I'm mad at me.
Why?
Like, why are you eating yogurt? You know? Like, why are you doing that? Like, I'm mad.
You go through a cycle where you can beat yourself up with. You do things so you can internally beat yourself up.
I'm punishing myself all the time.
Yeah, because you like to punish.
And that's why, like, I'm eating sugar, because, like, if I'm going through, like, heartache or whatever, I give myself permission to have sweets.
Well, you like to punish yourself always. You do everything to punish yourself. You go and do something you enjoyed, and then later on you punish yourself, and then you do it. You have this returning cycle, but you're not transcending from that cycle. So you just stay in this loop constantly, your whole life, constantly in this loop. Yeah.
I know.
So, I mean, for me...
And the dis-ease is just an expression of that, and I'm glad because it's making me put it in check. But I do think it's ironic, the areas that it's expressing itself.
Well, you can use your Chiron, since your Chiron's in the 8th house.
What is the 8th house? Scorpio.
Yeah, Scorpio. But
no.
Great transformation. That's what Scorpios do.
I'm transforming the Leo, the ego, the violent, the prideful, the masculine. Loyal. Leo's masculine? Ooh.
That's why it goes Cancer is the feminine. Then the masculine Leo. Because who gave
Sarah,
birth to...
Sarah, please look at my neck for a second.
Who gave birth to
You have good vision. I know you got that good vision. Yo, it feels like, let me just point out, like, look at, like, if there's natural light, it's hiding, like, under these, wait, let me point, I'm touching it. I'm gonna have to wash my hands, but there's one here, and there's a bunch of little ones here, and there's more little ones here, and then, there's something going on back behind here.
You got, like, a blood spot.
Here?
No, it's like right there.
Okay. But do you see this thing here?
I mean, it's just like a...
Crusty.
Yeah, it's just crusty.
And then what's up with the pimple things?
They're just raised bumps. That's all.
Do they look like pimples? Like almost like, or like that's how staph usually looks. It looks like a little boil.
I think almost like a pimple.
Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna have to...
I'll take a picture.
I'm gonna wash my hands.
Hold on. Sit back down. Let me take a picture.
Alright, I'll touch it one more time. Oh yeah, you got that 4K.
Let me put the light on it. Alright, so you can see.
Oh my god! Holy crap!
That's just the light.
Yo, what is... Holy Jesus. Alright, will you zoom in? Wait, come back. I want you to zoom in where the pimple part is, yeah. How'd you know? Oh my god. Okay, whoa, there's like a big bleedy spot.
Yeah. See?
Yeah, I do see. Okay, hold on. See, I'm not freaking crazy, dude. Nobody believes me, and I can't get anyone to doctor me but you, and I had to beg you.
Yeah, the beg.
I know, I'm just being funny, but like, everybody just thinks that I'm like the little girl that crying wolf over here. But like, yeah, you know I don't complain. But yeah, I like meanwhile my ears bleeding, I don't even know it. Text me. I mean, I want to take a little video of my ear, to be honest. I like to journal everything. I don't just do it for dementia. And Sarah, I just,
Hold on, who
like
is this person?
I think the veils are being lifted, and I think there's more shadowy figures and energies on Earth.
Well, yeah, there's gonna be like, okay, alright,
That's why everyone's gifts are coming back, and we're, quote, on the ascension. My phone's gonna die, just a heads up, but I'm gonna keep this going as long as I can.
Okay, but let me please tell you something.
I'm scared what you're gonna teach, girl. This life is scary.
Well, everything's scary.
My ear, look at let me open some window. God, I'm just so anxious. You hear all these energies? You hear that? It's just like, now it wants to be quiet, but I'm sure some thunders can, but seriously.
Okay, let me teach you something.
What's up, girl?
Alright, there's a show called Carnival, right?
I freaking love that. Yeah, Ben the Healer.
Yeah, but you didn't see the concept of it.
Which part?
You had the priest.
Yeah.
You had the priest.
Who's the father of the fortune teller?
But like, look.
Who's the father of the fortune teller? Who's the priest? Go, boy, get up or down.
Let me explain, please.
Please do.
Okay.
Dominate me. Go.
Like, listen, like, did you see how he was like? He will be considered what I call they.
Oh my God, I know, right? Like some big top dog who's pretending to be like the religion and the leader and the all-knowing. Story. What's up, George? Is this your chair?
They, and then Ben is the actually healer. So this is what the contrast that we are in. You have theys that want to
keep your toes. I don't know what's going on.
My feet are up.
Okay. Woo!
And it's just like I'm not. I didn't want to tell you this, but when we were at that thing.
What thing? Where were we? What's yesterday? Oh yeah, the class.
Okay, whoever that person they had pictures of.
Yeah, I know that's not Jesus.
Well, no, not the Jesus painting, but the other guy, the older guy. Dude, he looked demonic as hell. He looked demonic. I started getting scared. I was like, what is this?
Are you talking about in the room that we were in?
Yeah.
Yeah, the old dude?
Yeah, that dude looked demonic. Like, literally demonic.
Okay, relax.
Like, I'm sorry, but I was just like, what?
I mean, I too have seen negative energies in older souls. And I've been seeing that more and more, especially when they show their teeth.
Yeah.
That's for me, like, is the shower of the piece.
It's like, I mean, I know you like the Mormons. I know you like the Mormons and all. I mean, I was raised Baptist.
I understand. I'm open to all of it, to be honest.
I mean, that's cool, like, but just for me being raised Baptist, because I was in church a lot. You gotta understand that.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
I did not grow up with any church. All the churches were jerks and rejected me, except for this one who accepts the psychic gifts and notices that the gift of prophecy is there. And yeah, they do sign language. And as you know, I struggle with communication.
You haven't went to the right church.
I mean, I went to a couple churches that I really liked, to be honest. And I like any place that believes in God and believes in forgiveness and believes in peace and coming together and loving each other. And then in the teachings of all the ways that we can respond appropriately to harassment or just like judgment or just all of that.
I mean, they were good. I don't know if that was a sacred place. You see what I'm saying?
I understand.
Because I don't know if like how I saw, like how that like whole energy was like kind of thrown off.
Alright, I need to not be bad anymore, so I need to like just get rid of this, you know what I mean? My ear, I need to...
But yeah, like, I mean, just if anybody out there watches the carnival and not watch it for the entertainment, but the hidden messages,
Dude, stop it. It's one of my favorite shows. Did you know I bought those for like $50?
I love that show. You know,
I lost that.
But listen, they
you want to check if I got it still?
Well, come back here. Let me tell you something.
What you got?
Can you come back here? I need your full present.
What?
But
I love you. What?
Check how funny this is when it came out. They cut the show.
I know. They didn't finish the second season.
But how important was it?
I know. You already know.
Like, look.
I know. Stop it. You're making me mad. Stop it. I know.
How important was that? That was deep. That was deep spiritually. And how did that fucking fall? I mean, check this out.
I know. Listen, stop it. You're freaking me out about a lot of things. When I was little, what if I told you I made up the NSYNC dolls? You know the dolls that had the things? I planned like all these dolls, and then they literally came out with them, and I was so freaked out.
I had that same experience in my
It freaked me out, dude. I was like, as soon as I saw the music video, I was like, this needs to happen, and then it happened, and then I was just so psychologically screwed.
Well, I had this. That's why I thought people was listening to my mind.
They were reading our thoughts when we were little, man. Through the iridology.
Yeah.
And that's why it's in every computer.
Well, I didn't.
It's in every smart television.
When you grew up,
they read the voice vibration.
But when you grew up, you might have computers. When I grew up, I didn't.
Oh my god, girl.
I didn't have that stuff. So when I grew up, I didn't know who was listening.
Sarah, I can't stop punishing me. I'm so upset. Look, I feel like I'm telling you, this city's gonna flood. I've told you this. I've had this dream. Look at this.
I know.
St. Augustine is already flooded. Someone keeps telling me to go to the mountains, man.
The mountains.
The mountains. The Bible even talks about that. The locusts and going to the mountains. I'm sorry. It does. It does. All the old prophecies.
You know the guy that made the book Pale Horse?
He was whacked.
Huh?
He got whacked.
Yeah, but you know what he talked about on there, right? I would never find this video again, but he said that, look, he took the Bible and he said, look, we have what they're going to create by using...
They told us.
Yeah,
you know
like making it rain.
I know, controlling the weather.
Yeah.
I already know. Why do you think fucking Al Gore came out with all that stuff? What do you think they're preparing us for?
Well,
why do you think they're preparing us for zombies? Why do you think they're showing us all this subconscious thing? Why do you think Transformers was made? That's transhumanism. Why do you think the Ninja Turtles were made? Combining species. I'm mad. I'm sorry I've been mad about this. I'm glad that finally I've never popped off at the mouth about one stuff. You know what I mean? I pop off the mouth about some stuff.
But I mean
but yeah, go ahead. I'm fired up, you know what I mean? Like, this is inner kid stuff, just like you were talking about. Like, way before 2012, you know?
Yeah, like half of all this stuff that I can probably give y'all is all before 2012. Because that was my first awakening, but then I shut down because I was like, oh, this is lonely.
Yeah, no one else wanted to see it.
Yeah, so I shut down and everybody just thought I was crazy until now I don't care. I don't care if
I know
think
it's
I'm
not
crazy.
about that shine anymore, man.
Yeah.
It's just about opening up the heart and bringing everybody together, making them see.
See, y'all hear that?
I am scared. What was that? Are you gonna go be daddy gum? What just? I'm starting to get scared for real though. No, but no, it's deeper than that though. You know, if there really are unseen magnetic forces of nature and spirits and like,
We can't see.
stop it! Like, okay, like, I mean, I make jokes and like exactly, I've made a living from things that I have felt and seen that are supposedly not living anymore, and just, I don't know anymore.
I mean,
What was that?
I don't know.
Hmm.
And now we got this really, really heavy storm.
I told you I've been having that dream and that my car is going underwater.
But listen, I mean, you're gonna be
Look
fine.
at this, it's already flooding a little bit out here.
You're gonna be fine. You might be the Pisces, but I'm also the Scorpio. And I'm a Capricorn.
Like my daddy.
I'm a Capricorn, which can go in and out of the veil.
You know my mom's a Pisces Sag too?
Yeah. Well, your soul picked your Sagittarius. Your mom gave you your Sag, and your dad gave you the Pisces. Just like my parents. I mean, come on, my parents. Like, okay, let me tell y'all something. With her parents, both of her parents are water signs. Both of my parents are water signs. My parents, my dad's a Cancer, my mom's a Scorpio. Alright, we've both been banded by our Scorpios. So, but instead, with her, it was her dad. Well, I don't know if your dad abandoned you.
There's not much of abandonment as much as there's like, I never got that, my
Affection.
daddy's princess thing. I'm Little Miss Magic, but, but my dad taught me, like, guys only want one thing. And that
That's kind of weird.
he didn't really believe in true love, man.
My mom kind of taught me that. Like, oh, you can't, like, you know, like the sexual stuff.
You gotta
like,
be independent. Like that?
No, like, you don't give yourself away. If they, like, say,
Right.
oh, they don't have a condom or something, like, yeah, you know?
Right.
So,
Alright.
yeah, like,
I
you
know, I love this straight up.
But, like, with my mom, I mean, she kind of abandoned me. I mean, but check, okay, this is the weird part. My mom's a Gemini rising. Okay, I'm a Gemini moon. My mom's moon was in Capricorn. My dad's a Capricorn rising, and he's a Capricorn moon with a Cancer sun.
Slow down. I'm like not really registering all that, but
Well, they're registering it. So, they both were either, my dad was born on the 30th, my mom was born on the 3rd, and then they had one kid, 31st, Capricorn. They both have Capricorn energy. Now check this out. On my mom's chart, my mom,
so what you're saying though is a combination of these two intense energies. They basically made a polarity.
Yeah.
Because they both had the water and then blah, it makes opposite. Fully grounded, made like a perfect person kind of thing.
well, they both have, like, well, this is
Because that's like what lovemaking is supposed to be, right? Like me and you come to, or like, yeah, boy, girl, whatever, comes together,
Mhm.
and then they make a specimen. And it's like the healthier, best version of the species carry on, right? I mean, that's the
well, kind
the
of.
bigger agenda.
Yeah.
So like you're that powerful energy that was manifested from them living on when they're not here.
Yeah, well, kind of, like my...
But then that also freaks me out, Sarah, because like think about it, like the phantom DNA. Like yeah, like how they could talk about like, oh, because your grandpa had this disease, that you're more likely to get that disease, or
Mhm. Well, like, check this out. But it's more of an ancestral, because I don't know what their, emotions were when they were having me. They could have been angry,
like an angry screw.
Yeah, the angry school. I don't know, because with my mom, I know it's all ancestry, because I'm supposed to clean up their bloodline, because my mom...
Oh, I forget about that part. You always talk about that. You're always talking about how some of us are born because the family had did such bad or whatever. So the karma, the kids, they clean up so that the family doesn't suffer so bad.
But
So the kid suffers because the kid is young and can handle the dark energy.
yeah, well, I was
Excuse
given
me.
I was given the
Oh,
dark
man.
I was given the dark
Sorry.
energy. I was given the dark energy because with my mom, every placement of her Capricorn is in the 8th house. Every placement of my Capricorn is in the 8th house. I have a
So
stellium.
does that mean that you're finishing her work?
I am.
That's what that is.
Because they birthed a Capricorn. So I got that where I am the cardinal. I can steady, you know? So with my soul need that extra grounding. So it picked a Taurus to be that fixation, that fixed sign.
Where?
I'm a rising Taurus.
Your ascendant is Taurus.
Yeah. So my soul picked that. Just like your soul picked the to be the venturous, outgoing.
I like this shirt.
So
My shirt.
yeah. But then I have so much. I have 2 planets that are ruled by Scorpio, and I never have find somebody who has that 2 placements like mine.
How do you feel about this?
And those 2 placements are
Yeah.
Pluto and Mars and Scorpio. So
See, some girls don't care about this, but that's just weird to me. Do you agree? Like, your girl probably... But all the shirts are like that, no matter what size. If you have...
because they don't tailor to a specific body. They tailor to just one type of body and think everybody can wear it. That's why
fair!
That's why certain clothes never look good on certain people, because it's not tailored to them.
Oh, is that what's up?
Yeah.
There you go. Fuck you. Oh, excuse me. But is that what I gotta do?
Yeah.
I mean, that's not fair.
It's not.
I do like this shirt. Oh, dude. Oh, that's...
But I do want to know who's this guy.
Who's this guy?
I know you spoke to me.
Yeah,
trying
man.
to see you had evidence and say that you're happy for those that she's doing painful things to me, but you never show any proof. Where are my photos of her kissing you by the...
What are you reading out loud?
Some dude that started following me.
Oh, dude. Hold on. No, stop. You know who that is?
No.
That's DJ Kitty Scratch's ex-boyfriend.
Oh, wow. Why is he starting to follow me?
I don't know, he might think that you're me, or that, like, you know, we're gay.
Oh, wow. He can come. Come on.
No, don't encourage this person. You're gonna encourage someone to be a psycho. I feel like I'm supposed to go to the police.
I mean,
He just won't stop the harassment.
He come here.
Nah,
Don't fuck me.
man. Like I said, I'm not trying to encourage this.
Oh, I know.
But do you understand? You don't want to encourage
Yeah.
someone who's clinically insane and
I
a
don't
drug
want to
addict.
encourage it either, but, like, don't come at me. You come at me, I'm going to stand my guard. You know?
I understand.
I mean, I would love for
But,
that
like, I don't
person to-
understand his psychotic nature.
I would love for him to get help.
Do you understand that the whole
Yeah.
thing doesn't make sense?
Well, I mean, I would love to see him get help. That's all I can say. Like,
What do you do for someone who thinks
I got
that...
many people I can get him in contact with to help himself.
I'm just upset because no matter how many times I tell him, like, listen, I didn't do anything with your girlfriend. He's
just,
like so insistent that I kissed her or that I did something that I never did. I mean, I'll straight up say, yeah, like, she was clearly acting like she would marry me or something, and she did tempt me. I could be like that. Should I be like that?
No.
She bought me
Because
flowers when nobody ever bought me flowers. She bought me a fruit basket. Nobody ever bought me a fruit basket
I don't know
before.
what he's gonna do to her, cause
That's what I'm saying. What is going on? I just feel like he's abusing her, and then she's staying, and then every time I try to get her help, she I don't know.
Maybe,
I don't know what she wants me to do. Does she want me to be the boyfriend? I can't be the boyfriend, bro.
Maybe he feels. Well, a lot of if he's abuser, a lot of them are gonna be. They want that control and power, and they.
So he wants all of her money, and he thinks that's why he's going crazy, thinking that I took her money.
No, he probably.
Was he taking her money, and then she created the relationship with me because she wanted to feel like she was in control of who took her money? Like, I'm so confused.
No, he probably felt intimidated by you because she will go away from him to be with you, and so he's losing that control and power over her. Because that's what.
But then that's my fault that she's interested in me. Why is that my fault?
That's not your fault.
I'm just like an internet model.
That's not your fault. She come to you.
She likes girls.
She made that choice to come to you.
Yeah, but then now I'm the one who's facing the punishment because she went on my Amazon wish list and bought me some gifts. You feel me?
But you shouldn't face that punishment. You didn't tell
Yeah, but
her.
apparently he's going through all her bank statements or something.
Well, you
and
didn't tell her.
Judging.
Did you tell her you buy me this?
No.
Okay, so you.
We made jokes. Obviously, there was jokes like.
Okay, jokes are one thing, but.
I know, but she totally fulfilled every joke, like exactly like she. But she, it seemed like she was into it, and like we were into each other, and like.
You had a service.
We didn't do anything.
You had a service. Listen to me.
What?
You had a service with her. You always put the intentions out there.
Right. I mean. So, honestly, but this is what screws me up. Okay, this domination stuff. It's like it's kind of jokey. You feel me? Like, I mean, you know me. You know me. I'm just not that kind of guy. I mean, I love to, like, work the gimmick when I know that works on you. If I know that you're that brainwashed, and if you see me with, like, I'm going to call it a Versace watch. Yeah. I don't even know if Versace makes watches. But, you know, okay, but I'm just saying, like, some expensive thing, whatever, on my hand. Let's pretend it's a $20,000 watch or something. Yeah, if you're gonna be able to notice that and you're gonna think that I'm special, like, of course, what kind of person like wouldn't want to be seen or thought of as like the best if that's what it takes? But at the same time, like, I'm not trying to be that guy. There's all this gray area about it, and like,
well, because it's a fantasy world.
But what messes me up about this girl is like, is it just a fantasy? Like, I'm just so confused. Like, or is she like, are they mentally insane? Like, I'm literally concerned for my life sometimes. Like, doing these things, exactly. Like, I don't know who I'm messing with, and it started off as a joke, and then some things just get out of hand real quick, and then some people just, like, I don't know. It's just, sometimes it's just no amount of money is worth it, and I've
kind of felt a lot of people have, like, mental problems in any kind of sexual, kind of field. Like, a lot of, like, not even the people that actually are, like, the performers. It's sometimes the actually people that
come for the service.
Yeah, come for the service, because they live double lives.
No, yeah, you're right. Like, a lot of the people who are into chastity and who are into being hit in the face or cut, like, there are literally a lot of people out there who actually really do find joy in the suffering.
Yeah, and most of the time they find joy of living that double life, having that persona,
that switch, control.
Because it's the fascination. It's just like most serial killers, they like to live that cat and mouse game.
All right, but now you're traumatizing me.
Especially like with ones that are like married and stuff.
I know, dog.
They'll sneak out.
Where's that? Is just true love not a thing no more, man? Does nobody?
No, there's
no commitment in this world.
There is commitment.
Where's the commitment, Sarah?
There is commitment. It's just
besides the people that are keeping secrets and that are staying together just because they've been together forever.
No, there's true commitment. It's just you gotta find the right one. The ones
but there's nobody that's gonna be completely perfect. So when there's narratives like this, like, I just feel like that's just a fantasy.
Well, that's where you have the process of working through things. You gotta make sure you're on the same wavelength. You
mean that you both want the same things? Like, what does that even mean?
Well, like, yeah, you both want the same things, but you're willing to put the dedication into it.
The work it takes to get the outcome that you desire.
Yeah.
Or that you say you desire.
And sometimes some people will be like, yeah, I'm... Like, I had a lot of girls that be like, yeah, I'm into this, da-da-da, but then all of a sudden switch off when it really gets deep, We're like, oh, no, I don't...
They don't want to commit, you mean?
Yeah. And that's fine,
But say it. Like, that's my thing. It's like, if you're gonna...
But see...
How can you say you want commitment, but the second you got someone who's so real about you, you leave?
Well, because then it shows two things. It shows their character, and it shows that they're never committed to themselves. And that's what I had to learn. And it makes me mad when people
They aren't committed to themselves, bruh.
Yeah.
They are or they aren't?
They aren't.
How are they not committed to themselves? Like, it seems like they're only committed to, like, there's part of me that's, like, selfish.
No,
you know,
because
lead me on.
if they were committed to themselves, they will have the character of being upfront and honest and be like, you know what, this doesn't work.
Right, like I'm not looking for commitment.
Yeah,
I just want to play.
Yeah. Like they will give that means they are committed to their self and being honest. So if you're committed to yourself, you're going to project out, you know, what is of value. Like, okay, well, I don't think we mesh well, but I still like you, you know, but I think
you know,
I want to venture off, you know.
Right, like I want to be with this girl and that guy.
Mhm.
Mean. It's not fair though. Cause like I'm not a say one thing do another thing person.
Yeah. And a lot of people are say one thing and do entirely different stuff, you know. I mean, I dealt with it, you know.
Sarah's like, get over it.
Well, no, I'm not saying.
I'm just being funny.
I dealt with it. And I'm perfectly fine with it. Like I'm actually happy, you know, because it shows me the lesson, you know.
What was the lesson?
My lesson?
Like what? Because you said it shows you the lesson. What lesson was that?
It depends
Learn to
on.
be alone or what?
No, it just depends on certain situation. Like some lessons, like if somebody just completely abandons you.
The ghosting, man.
And I mean that shows you where God has pulled them out of your life for a reason. And it could be any reason. They could have been, you know, abusive. They could be a cheater. They could have been, you know, whatever.
Shady.
Yeah, shady
Just
kind
funny.
of. You know.
Might want to get my charger or our charger since we both have this. I mean, I don't know. You have a. Yeah. Maybe I should get a. I have an extension cord.
Yeah, get the extension cord. But like, yeah.
Yeah, you think that'd be good out here? I'll get that for you. I'll just meditate for a second where I might put that. In the electronics store maybe. Owie, under my armpit, yo. Need to clean up the lymphatic system. I'll do this part. You do that part. So, we're gonna do a real life Judy Mason and Sarah Truman show, huh?
Mhm.
We're just never gonna quit.
No.
I do think we in order to be a real Truman show though that we're gonna have to do the whole live concept.
Yeah. Hold on,
You agree?
Give me 1 second.
I mean maybe not right now, but I'm just letting you know that if this is like the first segment of this introduction of where the intention is going, then that's going to be live. Like we'll do small segments like this, like little updates, and then just the live stuff will just be like all the time. Yeah, I like clean.
No, that's going right into. Oh, Heather.
Chill. Chill.
She's supposed to be the Virgo.
Don't have expectations. Didn't you learn that one a long time ago?
I know.
Swami. Om Mata Kali, Om Mata Durga. Can we listen to some educational seminars on the sympathetic and the parasympathetic nervous system and learn about how to properly breathe so we can clean and properly pH our bodies without drinking pounds of apple cider vinegar?
Okay. I also want to listen more to the occult high priestess. She got a lot of good stuff.
You like that? I'm a little weary of some people like that, and maybe not her because I haven't seen her or anything, but I would say Teal Swan. I think that some of these people are kind of subconsciously programmed to kind of put out certain information,
No, I find her good.
I don't know. Of course, like, you're gonna feel good. That's the whole point of the dopamine and the social media.
But I don't listen to her constantly. Like, she just has sometimes good podcasts.
I guess I just get more fearful of, like, giving someone else permission over, like, what I learned.
Yeah.
Today, you feel me?
But, I mean, then you have to, like, what I do, and this is a great lesson, always question what you hear. Even if it's somebody that you think you trust, always question it. You know?
Right. Oh.
That's so you won't get attachment to it. You know what I'm saying? And then you can come up with your own ideas. Like, if it's not resonating with you, but it resonate with you some of it, then you just take the parts that resonate with you and leave the rest behind.
I've heard stuff like that before.
Well, I mean, that's the main thing, and I don't know if I can say it. They always say, question what you watch. Question
everything, right?
Yeah. Even the people that say, oh, I got this information and stuff, always question it. Like, is it real? Is it?
Is that legit?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, Plant. I feel like you'd be really happy over there for some reason. Oh,
Don't break that.
I know. The Amba.
When we go at it, because we're going into this season, so...
Oh, man. I don't know, dude. I like this shirt. Is this a Trina shirt? Am I allowed? Or do you think this is too boyish? Or do you not like the colors? Is it too McDonald's?
Mm-mm.
It's kind of dope.
It is boyish.
It's boyish, right? It's warm, though.
What is that? You don't see that?
What? On your windshield or what?
Yes.
Yo, that thing is off the cactus. That was like an animal or something on it earlier. What am I looking at?
See those lights?
In the sky?
In her backyard. That's weird.
Not seeing nothing.
That's pretty weird that my ears started like that piercing ringing.
Yeah. It's interesting that you say that because I had a moment where like yeah, I guess you can say like that vibe. I don't know. It's hard. I don't want to narrate about it, but I know like if I can't explain it. But yeah, I definitely do believe that there's like frequencies that are permitted that kind of make your head hurt. To be honest.
Yeah, there is.
Because I was experiencing that like earlier, like so it was weird that you mentioned that. Because I had a moment where I was like, I barely could hear my own thoughts, like just something in my head. It was, yeah, exactly. It was like I was hearing a loud screeching noise, but like, it was so subtle. It's like a dog. I don't know. I'm very sensitive to stuff like that sometimes.
Sensitive. It's just some people are more open than others. They choose to. That's the whole thing. People choose not to get out of the matrix. Because then once they choose to get out of the matrix, then it's like their whole reality crushes before them. And they don't like that. because they think they have control in the Matrix.
That's why they like staying to the system of having a wife and
Mm-hmm.
doing this, because then it's like it makes them feel like, oh, I'm following societal orders. To me, that's like communism, though, kind of like, is like everybody is expected to do textbook this.
Yeah.
And it's not real. It's like just so societal structure based on an illusion. Versus
And people enjoy that illusion, and some people get angry when you try to break that illusion with them. And that's where that clash comes with the...
Shut up! Don't shut up! But this is exactly what I'm going through right now. I'm having this clash of like Trina, that is supposed to be the healthy eating, no more sugar, like really treating my bones and inside out good, versus the part of me that wants to just go to these cookies and just you know, I'm gonna eat a cookie. But seriously, like, I know that this is bad for me, but it tastes so good, and I'm part of the Matrix, as you would say, where I can't stop doing what I know is bad. Like, I know that Twitter and all the social media and all the messaging services aren't really meant to bring us together. It's supposed to give us permission to be separate from each other so we don't have real in-person interactions anymore, and that everything is just a relationship. But no, do you hear what I'm saying, though? Do you not notice that?
Yeah, I do.
Like, most of our relationships, they're not intimate anymore. They're not, like, cuddling, and people aren't holding hands publicly anymore. Like, there's barely any of that, and like, people that are together, like, they feel weird doing it in public and stuff, because then...
Yeah,
like,
because they're losing that true energy.
you mean true love?
Well, it's that true energy exchange. Like, I mean, how many people sit there and sit beside each, or like in front of each other and just stare in the eyes and not say not one word, and just stare at them? You know, how many people do that?
None.
Well, only
People
time.
don't spend time together. They don't talk anymore. They play on their phones. They talk about other people,
Mm-hmm.
business.
Or our only time they do that is when they trying to reproduce. You know.
That's cookie. Sorry. There.
I mean that's what's kind of going on now. Nobody really has real relationships. Nobody wants to have that deep connection. They're afraid of it.
Why do you think I'm afraid of it?
You're not afraid of it. You want it, but you have a hard time
Accepting it, but there's fear of it.
You have a hard time because you know they're subconscious. There's something to be cleaned up, and you always want to clean them up. Why'd you roll your eyes at me? So you get in that mode frame of let me clean you up, instead of like just being not having you clean them up, but let me show you people that could help you clean you up. So I'm not the healer.
I did that. I straight up said I don't want a healing contract. But he thought that I said I did want a healing contract. He didn't understand that. Like, I know that the website may have made it sound pretty, but Heather taught me that, like, you can't really have both relationships with somebody.
Yeah.
I cannot be in a relationship where I'm constantly healing you.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm helping you work with your shadow. I need someone who knows his shadow and likes his shadow and is, like, open with me on both levels.
And it sucks sometimes, like, especially for healers. Like, it's hard to find somebody who accepts their shadows and their traumas and try to, you know, work on their traumas off on their own, but have that.
Stop it! You're shaking me up. But yeah, I've noticed that it is a lot harder, me being a healer and trying to find, like, another healer, basically, that's the same as me.
And it's hard, too, because sometimes...
Most dudes don't want to accept that they're healers. They don't understand in order to heal people, all you gotta do is just be present around people and let you make people feel good just being in the room.
Mm-hmm. Well,
So help yourself to food.
most guys
You never eat.
get into that, you know, that left brain mentality.
What's that?
You know, rejecting the feminine aspects of being the one that can heal and do all that kind of stuff, because it doesn't go with the masculinity, you know. And sometimes when they get too much feminine they become very sexual too. Those are the ones that like to do the most kinkiest things. And I have noticed that with guys. Like, you think they're gay, but they're really not. They like girls, but they be like the most kinkiest kind of.
Yeah, into some stuff, yeah.
Yeah. And I'd be just like, what the? I noticed that. But then.
Yo, I'm like, bet there's natural flavors in this, yo.
But always like,
Natural flavor! Found it. Yo, I'm telling you, man. Wait, whoa, ho, ho, ho. I just saw another line. Yeah. The ingredients from soy and sugar in this product come from genetically modified crops. Yeah. It says no artificial flavors, but these natural flavors, that HEK 293, those embryonic kidney cells is what's mixing it. That's how I knew it was in there, because I can't stop eating them. It was like an addictive thing. Plus, like, if I'm being honest, like, when I go through heartache, I'm that girl that eats a tub of ice cream. That's me, man.
Dude, if I go through heartbreak, I just isolate myself.
I don't eat. Don't eat. I throw up sometimes. If it's a really bad, toxic guy, I'll throw up. I didn't throw up this time, so I was like, maybe this guy's good for me.
But did you have sexual, like the last time, I mean, you had that one experience of sexuality.
Yeah, but there hasn't been one of those since then.
Yeah.
So, no, there was no real, like, yeah, we never had that experience.
Because the other guys that you threw up, you had that sexual.
Oh, I see what you're saying, like, I absorbed all that negative energy because they weren't healed yet, and I healed them in that way, cleaning up the energy. Interesting point out.
I mean, I do the same thing when I
I do the thing.
Yeah, but
You're so funny.
I wish I would throw up, but that doesn't happen with me. I get an upset stomach.
I'm like, let's do ayahuasca.
Yeah.
Go Peru, Sarah.
Yeah, I told you I wanted to go to Peru. I told you, man. I want to go to Eden.
Be like, let's just talk about it. Sarah, you gotta stop me from buying these cookies.
Okay.
This is...
You were upset with when we were at the store, so that's why you got those.
I know. But, like, I'm just making myself worse. You understand? Like, I can't be deteriorating my health because some guy thinks that I'm not good enough or that he's not good enough for me or whatever's going on. I can't deal with this. Sarah's like, we'll get over it. Capricorn. They're supposed to be romantic.
Not really. Capricorn.
Not really.
Like,
can you just not have those feelings? Like, I forgot what that meme was, but God, it was funny. It was like ill feelings go away. I forgot, but it was really funny.
It's like I didn't rent you. I bought you. No, that's just a bad trait of a Capricorn. No, real trait of a Capricorn, we have a hard time expressing our emotions because we feel that we don't wear our hearts on our sleeves because of the fact that we think people are gonna hurt us. And it's so funny about like Capricorns age differently.
Oh, you're traumatizing me. I'm just so shook up. You know the things that I'm rejecting is what I need the most right now? I just noticed it. I just caught my ego. I just caught her. Caught her red-handed. You wanna know what she needs the most? These things. And I'm not eating them. Look at the whole basket. You notice?
Yeah.
This is the sugar I'm supposed to be eating. But look what's happening to it. What's the symbol here? What's happening to these? They're rotting too. What's going on with this? Why is this not even being used? This is what I need. I'm rejecting healing? Am I rejecting healing? Is that what I'm doing? I'm rejecting the healing basket.
Yeah.
What are you going to do about it?
Capricorns age backwards.
Backwards?
Yeah, so when we're younger, we're shown the world how cruel it is. And then when we get older, we look younger. So we age backwards.
Is Johnny Depp a Capricorn?
Yeah.
Johnny Depp.
I don't know.
I'm just being funny because there's all these jokes about him, like, you know, getting hotter as he ages.
I don't know. Some of these actors and actresses are...
Clones!
Yeah.
You already know. The genetics have been messed with forever. There's been time traveling, all these things, everything that we're just now discovering about
like,
space and time.
It's
Like they've known. They're just now letting us know.
It's just like funny how like these people just automatically become famous.
How about like for dumb reasons, like in America we dumb down and we value internationally, by the way. Catch Me Outside.
Yeah.
Why are we gonna? Yeah, where's the appreciation of like? Where's the new Stephen Hawking's? Can we get excited about that? Or does nobody even know that he passed away? Does nobody care?
Well, Stephen Hawking wasn't so great either.
He wasn't so what?
Great either.
What do you mean, like he had a shadow?
Huh?
You mean he had a shadow?
Yeah.
What's Hawking's shadow to you?
I don't know. Like I know he was somewhat with the Freemasons.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I would love to do some more investigation on that. Yo. Wow,
I mean, it's just like Steve Jobs and all that.
Yeah, but
like,
I know Steve Jobs also did promote Autobiography of a Yogi, and he promoted
he might have done
lysergic acid.
Good things, but why wouldn't he let his kids have iPhones?
Because he probably knew some things.
Yeah. So why would he, if he knew it, why would he produce it all that market and stuff, you know what I'm saying?
Something in the system programmed him to be that intelligent and for all those things to happen, those pressures, those circumstances to make that kind of person.
But if you're giving something out that's gonna be
bad
to the society, wouldn't you?
Yeah, like wouldn't we be like Nikola Tesla and be like Albert Einstein and be like, you know what, I'm not taking on the Philadelphia or I'm not taking on a mutually assured destruction project, you know?
Yeah. I mean that, like for me, if I was that, you know, popular or something, I'd start rejecting it. You know?
I was doing that.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know. I do know what you're saying, because once I got too much publicity or whatever, like I started to want to back out, but then there's no going back. Feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Yo, this thing is fine. As long as I can keep putting it back on, I'll be happy. If it ever disappears, I'll be really upset. Really, really upset. I like the idea of this, but I don't know how well this is going to go. Man, Sarah, need to be more disciplined.
It's just like there's a show that's on Netflix called Black Mirror, and you know it's so funny. You know how we have these bees as robots?
It's on the show.
Huh?
I heard it's on the show too.
Yeah, it is. But like, check what this guy did with the bees. So there's this guy who like hacked this bee colony, right? And if anybody doesn't like somebody, you do like this hashtag and you post their pictures and their names.
And the bee gets them?
Yeah, like it kills them.
Oh
right?
no!
Yeah, like they got like 5 hours to like live or something like that, right? And so this guy did it, and at the end, everybody who played that game. Like it was like at the end of the the little show, whoever played the game gets killed too.
Oh,
and
wow.
that was the twist of like everything has a like
equal and opposite, yeah.
Yeah, consequence. And they couldn't find the dude, but there was one lady still looking for him. But it was just like think of it, like everything has a reaction. You play the game, you want these people dead, so now you're gonna be dead.
Your will returns back to you, Lex Talionis, the law of retribution.
Yeah.
Bum, 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 bum. Why you gotta let your ringtone go off and get in my head, bruh?
Sorry.
I'm like, I don't even know if that's legally allowed on YouTube or if they're gonna say we're copyrighted. Now the whole video's gonna go silent.
I wasn't expecting it.
I'm just being funny, but that literally happens. That's why that one hard rock video won't play, because there's music that's copyrighted. How ridiculous is that? Again, Plato, wanted to patent music because it brings us all together. We may have to select what ways we come together. Hi.
Bless you.
Thank you. Hello, miss. I think I like these socks.
Alright, so...
So, you trying to do some work?
Yeah, let's do some...
Like a nap?
How you want a nap?
Being good funny, but like, I will admit I ate way too much sugar.
You probably didn't want a nap.
I know, but...
Or you get grumpy. Trinette gets grumpy.
Yeah, but I'm also like, I'm not having the right dietary intake. Like,
That's why you want a nap.
I know because I'm having a sugar crash. But I feel like like, frankly, I was gonna say, like, I'm supposed to punish myself.
Well, we take a nap because then I can recharge myself because I need a recharge to refocus on things. Yeah.
I feel like we're supposed to be journaling. I think I dreamt that about journaling, actually.
Yeah. Well, I need to just recharge my batteries.
Give yourself permission.
I am.
I'm like, what time is it?
It's like 2:11.
Oh, dude, where's the day going? I need to get some stuff done, so I'll try to let you rest. I don't know. I'm gonna try to get some things started. Need to like get all this stuff together. But yeah, I mean, I wish I could just chill, but like I'm not gonna be able to chill until like my work's done, man. It's just how I roll. Or is it like this also? Yeah. Wash this. Try this. Or like get some. I don't know what's happening. Oh, I like this.
I don't want to see that girl.
Do it.
I know,
But what? Where's there any
but...
butts?
Why every time I talk about it, my ears start going numb?
I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
I don't know either.
I think I just got a new shirt.
I like that shirt.
This is a dope shirt.
Yeah.
It feels girly. It's very girly.
Yeah, I like it.
I like this thing. This is so comforting.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it's supposed to go down, but it feels really nice when it's up. But it goes down, I think. I think it's supposed to be like one of those. Foo-foo. Will you ground yourself and help structure? Because if you're gonna...
I am. Like, you gotta give me... Let me look at my...
I gave you 3 cups of green tea.
I'm still like... Well,
It's 2 o'clock.
I just processed a lot of things.
You did. You did.
So...
I'm just trying to figure out what are we doing, because we said we were going to do all these things,
Okay,
like
well, take
get the
that
house
off.
finished and make a healing room.
Take that off and let me go and be in silence for a while. And...
Sarah's not ready for a 24-hour Truman Show.
No, I'm not.
I like how Sarah commands her boundaries. You see this clear communication? Sarah's so clear with me. She don't allow me to have a toxic, violent, bad relationship with her. She doesn't let me. She loves herself so much that she knows how to, and she loves me so much. She's so understanding. She's just like, you see how like she's like dominant? She's like, I'm done now. And like she's very communicative maybe. Yeah, like where the words are very clear, but also there's gentleness. There's love so much that's like, I don't hate you, and I don't want you to go away forever. And I'm not going to ghost you, but it's time to go to bed now. It's kind of like that. All right, y'all. We love you. Good night. Bye.
Boy.
Ciao.